Am I the asshole for kicking my daughter out of my house for being pregnant?
Yes.
I mean, hear him out. I, 45 female, have a 27-year-old daughter. She has 6 kids between the ages of 10 to 11 months.
6?
6.
What?
There are 3 different fathers. She receives child support from 2 of them, and she is still with the 3rd one, and they have been together for 5 years. Okay, so a bit of background on the daughter. My daughter works part-time, and her fiance is a chef full-time. Okay, so they're making a good income. They have lived with us for the past 1.5 years due to getting evicted from their last home. Ooh. The kids and them are upstairs bedroom. There's 2, but that's still crowded for 6 children. 2 rooms for 6 kids? That's not okay.
That's called endangerment.
Okay, so they're constantly asking me for help with phone bills. My husband and I have asked for no rent. Are you kidding me?
Wow. Yeah, so that's the kind of point where you realize this person's just a dick. They are absolutely just like phoning it in. They have no care. They just want to use people around. Like, it's the kind of people who are just going to sit there going like, well, yeah, I don't care that we're family, but I need you to help me. Like, taking absolutely zero responsibility for anything in their lives.
So they haven't been asking for rent so they could save money to get a home, which I do believe they were doing. Wait, you do not believe? Oh my God, so they do not believe they were doing that. So they were just wasting money as well. I have to put up with the loud voices throughout all hours, and waking up at different hours to cater to children. Like, that's straight up unpaid labor. There is an important note here. I never complain to my daughter because I believe it is very important. I believe family is very important.
So that kind of makes me question, like, sure, what the daughter's doing is a bit of a dick move, but
communication.
Yeah, I was about to say, has the parent communicated that they're being problematic?
Yeah.
Because if they haven't, then from their perspective, they don't know they're doing anything wrong.
Exactly. Like, imagine if you were just like, you know, living at your parents' house and you think everything's all good, and then they tell you to get the fuck out. Like, I would be like, whoa, oh shit, I'm sorry, you know? So it is always complain. Complaining is the best thing you could do. Oh, so this is a Christmas story. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, is this the Die Hard of Am I the Asshole?
I believe it is, because on Christmas Eve, my daughter gathered us all around and announced that they were pregnant with baby number 7. Oh, fucking hell. Everyone was all excited, but I felt dread. That would mean another child in our house with not much room. I looked over at my husband and could tell he felt the same. We discussed later and decided we were not going to have that and asked them to move out. My daughter started crying, saying she couldn't believe I'd throw her to the streets for having a baby. That this was completely unfair and not enough time. I told her I was sorry. It was painful for me as well, but these living conditions were impossible. She demanded I give her more time or she'd go to the courts. And I told her, newsflash, the courts only give you 30 days. She then said my grandchildren were going to be homeless because I was selfish. Oh, she's selfish. You're not selfish for having kids you can't look after. Fuck you.
Bitch, please. What the hell? I'm about to hawk to her.
Oh my God. She made a Facebook post asking for rooms to rent because she's pregnant and has nowhere to go and her family don't give a shit about her. Am I the asshole? Yeah, because what I wanted to know was, were these kids planned or not? Like, birth control, like, vasectomy, like, what was the game plan for this woman? Like, what did she think was gonna happen?
But no, fuck all this. The kid is the asshole. This parent is not the asshole for wanting to live her life. She did years of raising. She did more than she would ever have to help help her daughter and her kid. At some point, there is a level of responsibility that kids, like after the kid is like 18, 20, that sort of age, it is their duty to start living their own fucking life. The parents probably want to start enjoying their retirement and enjoying their own lives again.
And they said they wanted to renovate the house as well, and they can't do that with 7 kids in the house.
No, they're not the asshole. Yes, the kid was the asshole.
The only time I would like say they're in the wrong is just not if they haven't brought up their concerns and complaints earlier to the daughter and just kind of surprise them with kicking them out. Okay, well, Makari's on a piss break. I hope you guys have been enjoying Am I the Asshole? Onions on. Because you can... There's no way you're... Did you piss in a litter box? In a diaper? There's no way you're back. What?
Oh, no, I'm back.
How did you piss that fast? Did you wash your hands?
Why do I need to wash my hands when I've got a clean clit?
The worst part is about what you said is I had to like think about, oh yeah, why would you need to wash your hands if you have a clean clit?
I hope that makes it into the video, by the way.
I mean, have you ever accidentally shit in the toilet? No.
What do you mean?
Am I the asshole for telling my husband he's too broke to be sexist?
What?
So my husband comes from a traditional family, in quotations. Mum's a stay-at-home mum. Father was the sole provider. I came from the opposite. My mother pretty much forbade from ever being financially dependent on a man and drilled that into me early on. My husband worked hard to unlearn the values he saw replicated at home, was an engaged and present father and a genuine partner. The one thing that grinds my gears is how much weight he puts on the opinions of his family. I get that we all want our parents to be proud of us, but this is too much. My in-laws are staying with us for 2 weeks. Our usual MO is I prep breakfast, we all eat lunch at work or school, and my husband makes dinner. We have a cleaner, but she's on holiday, so in the meantime we're DIYing the cleaning where it's down to everyone to keep their space clean and common spaces we all clean. This is how we've always done it and it works. I can't imagine being the only one that cleans up. I would literally go insane with resentment.
Hey, guess what my 8-year relationship was like?
No, do not tell me you were the only person cleaning.
I can show you photos if you want.
No! My in-laws hate that I'm one of those modern women. They hate that I work. They hate that I don't find my purpose in being a wife and mother. And they hate
God, imagine living in the modern year. Fuck
you.
Get back in the fucking kitchen.
And they hate that my husband pulls his weight at home. Oh man, I didn't raise you to be a useful person. We spoke pretty frankly early on, where I established my boundaries and I told them I won't be chastised about how I live in my own home. When I am a guest in their home, I accommodate to their ways and play the daughter-in-law they wish I was. They have, for the most part, respected this. Okay, I got home yesterday after work, tired and starving. I typically get home at around 8:30 and we eat at 9. I said quick hellos and ran up for a pre-dinner shower. When I came down, I went to the kitchen to help set up for dinner and found nothing ready. Okay. I asked my husband about it, but he wouldn't look at me, and his mother answered that he hadn't cooked anything. KFC it is then. She told me I needed to do my duty as a wife and cook for my family. The fucking audacity. My coward of a husband still wasn't looking at me. I just walked away and ordered takeaway like a fucking queen.
Hey, you know there's a solution here, right? It's called divorce.
Always, that's the end of the story for most of these. I dished up for me and my kids and we sat at the table to eat. My husband and his parents served themselves and joined us. Oh man. My mother-in-law was still going on about what was wrong with me and why I was a failure. I asked my husband if he had anything to say. He said his mother had a point and it wouldn't hurt if I acted more like a proper woman and took better care of my home and children.
When I was raising my children, I enjoyed being lambasted and chastised. And because you're not living your life correctly.
I'm just looking forward to when the title of this comes into play. He said tradition was tradition for a reason, and it was kind of insulting that I thought I was too good for how he was raised. This is where I might be the asshole. I told him tradition won't allow a man on 35K to support a family of 5. Yes! Fuck yes! Oh, that's better than an orgasm. And he was too broke to be sexist. He looked hurt and I saw tears welling in his eyes. He excused himself from the table. I regret saying this in front of our children. Oh no, teach him young. But him saying to me that after I've been busting my ass to clean up his mess on top of having to deal with his parents was too much for me. Am I the asshole? Not the
Hell
asshole!
yeah!
Not the fucking asshole, baby.